Up your area. Okay, he's loud. He's loud as f. Does everything want to be open again? That's a new tool. He is old school. Keeps going on and on and on. Don't make me get up. Hello YouTube and welcome back to Snatural Remedies. Today's episode is going to be about how I naturally cured myself from PCOS. Before we get started, you already know the drill. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, pop it on in the shower. You can get some little Snatural Remedies. We got a lot of Snatural to share. Let's go. Ladies, this is our world. First of all, PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. A lot of women suffer for this. A lot of women have been struck with infertility or just problems conceiving and carrying out full term. This has been popping up a lot. So I want to share with you guys how I was able to get this thing beat. PCOS is an imbalance of your reproductive hormones. It's a hormone disorder that causes enlarged ovaries and cysts to develop in the ovaries. PCOS is considered an autoimmune condition. And I know this because I had really bad ovarian cysts. 17 in my right ovary, 18 in my left. If you don't know what ovarian cysts are pockets of fluid that build up in the uterus area or in your ovaries, mainly in your ovaries, causing all types of blockages and all types of hormonal issues. Symptoms of PCOS are heavy menstrual flow, irregular menstrual flow, acne, hair loss, the list goes on and on. So there's 4 different types of PCOS. There's insulin-resistant PCOS, pill-induced PCOS, inflammatory PCOS, and hidden PCOS. When you have PCOS, you should definitely go get your blood checked. You really want to check those hormone levels to see what the heck is going on. 9 times out of 10, the insulin testo is going to be elevated. Your estrogen E3 is not going to be clearing. And the hormones that stimulate your egg release, it's not going to be balanced. You want to make sure these hormones are balanced because these are the hormones that are going to make sure that your egg follicles are mature. I initially had the hidden PCOS, and hidden PCOS is when you don't have the same symptoms that a normal patient struggling with PCOS would have. So I didn't have weight gain, I didn't have hair loss, I didn't have heavy menstruals. In fact, my menstrual cycle didn't really come at all. By the time I was 17, I just ended up getting on birth control. At that time, my period was coming like once every 4 months, not realizing that birth control will actually cause women to have PCOS. It's medically regulating your hormones and it's not in a natural way. So when you come off the pill, a lot of women struggle with their cycles like never coming back or never being the same again, never being on time naturally like it was prior to them getting on birth control pill. That's how the pill can actually cause PCOS as well. So in my case, my progesterone was really low and my testosterone was slightly elevated. So I had no chance of getting my cycles online all on my own. The progesterone is responsible for allowing the egg to be released every month. So if you have a really, really low level of that, I mean, it's no wonder eggs are not going to come down. So I was in that phase of really learning about my health and getting into natural healing. Check out my video on healing myself naturally from fibroid tumors. And I just felt like, hey, I've never even checked my spine. I should probably see what's going on in there. I was at a farmer's market one day. I saw a vendor that had that booth. They had a gift certificate to come and get a full evaluation for 25 bucks. This gift certificate is a $300 value. For $25, swipe it, change it. You know I love to save $1. I'm in it. What he told me about my spine just blew my mind. Was that a rhyme? And then rhyme. Oh! The chiropractor distinguishedly pointed out that my neck was curving in a way that was squeezing on my thyroid gland. Your thyroid gland makes all these hormones, so if it's being squeezed and it's just being like choked to death, it's not going to reproduce anything for you. He's like, look, give me 3 months. I guarantee I'll have your cycle back. Just from coming to see me, I'm going to put you on a program that's a total of 18 months. But trust me, I'm going to have you right in 3 months. Well, okay, what we got to do? 3 months of treatment from him, coming twice a week. I also do my exercises. I'm also eating clean during this time. I'm also doing yoga every day, Bikram yoga specifically. I really just wanted my entire system to just cleanse itself out and let the work that he was doing like really do its job. Let's get into some of these herbs that I took because you guys know I took a gang of herbs to heal myself from this PCOS. One of the things that I took was vitamin D. Vitamin D helped lower elevated serum AMH levels along with many other benefits. Another great herb I took was maca root. Maca root is amazing. It helps reduce estrogen in the body. And that was really important for me because that was something that I struggle with my blood levels. Rhodiola was another great one. Rhodiola helps reduce insulin. Another great one is wheatgrass. You don't have to worry about growing wheatgrass and cutting it and juicing it. That's just a lot of work. I'd hit the local farmer's market and go in and get your shot on. I do. Yes, I do. Another one of my faves that I use for a whole lot of stuff. Ladies, you already know, aloe vera gel. Aloe's great for restoring ovarian steroid status. You can put it in your hair. I make a mask out of it. I love me some aloe. Don't forget about your omegas, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9. I was also drinking dandelion tea. Dandelion root is really good for liver and gallbladder. Another herb that I took was ashwagandha. As you guys know, I put ashwagandha in my smoothies, but I also started taking it to help cure PCOS because it's really relaxing and it helped reduce that stress. At this time, I started learning about leaky gut. And when I learned about leaky gut, I learned about drinking celery juice. I also took a really great probiotic. I just take a general probiotic that's specific to women. The last herb on my list is evening primrose. I don't like you at all. Ladies, it did not do me justice. When I take you, my periods are totally irregular, even worse. I tried it, but I stopped taking it after about 2.5 weeks. I know a lot of women use evening primrose as a part of their PCOS healing, but I just could not do it. If you're having any of those symptoms, I would definitely back up off the evening primrose. So now that I'm aware that PCOS is an issue for me, I start diving in to find out what natural remedies I can do to start healing my body. So here I am watching all these videos. I found that these women were doing castor oil packs every single day. They were putting it over their abdominals and they were just letting it sit and soak in for like 45 minutes. It decreases pain and inflammation due to menstrual cramps and eliminates fibroids and cysts. So that's a lot of work that this oil does just by sitting on your stomach and absorbing through the skin. So there's 5 things you're gonna need in order to do a castor oil pack. You're gonna need castor oil, saran wrap, a heating pad, a large bowl, and a cotton flannel. What I do is I get a bowl and then I take a cloth. It can be any type of flannel cloth and I cut it into a large square. This is nice and thick. It's a really big piece, as you can see. I pop that inside of a bowl and then I fill that bowl with castor oil. So you take that and just let it sit and absorb. You're gonna take all these things over to the area that you are going to do your castor oil pack at. In this area, you're gonna make sure you have comfortable clothing, something that you can roll up and roll down easily, something that you don't mind getting messed up if a little oil gets on it. You're gonna wanna lay down a towel so that you can catch any castor oil that gets off your belly. Now that you're ready to do this castor oil pack, it's time to get into a nice, comfortable position and get busy. Now you have your bowl next to you that's already soaked with this flannel that is nice and rich in all the castor oil. So I just like to take a little bit of that out of the bowl and just start rubbing it all over my stomach before I actually put the cloth on. So the castor oil penetrates through the skin and it goes directly into your uterus area. And it's just like soaks in, it goes directly through. After you're done rubbing yourself down, go in and take that cloth and put it over your stomach. And you're just gonna smooth it out. It's gonna be cold, heads up, but it'll warm up really quickly. Now you're gonna take a piece of your saran wrap and then you're going to place a piece of saran wrap over that flannel. Now you're gonna put on your heat pad because you want your heat pad to just hold everything in. Make sure you have your cell phone, a book, make sure you have whatever writing tools you need, because you're gonna be there for about the next 45 to an hour. So that's my video on PCOS, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this. I know it's a lot, ladies, I know it's a lot. Not everyone can get to a chiropractor. Not everyone can go and do Bikram yoga. I totally get it. Do what you can. I feel like if you're suffering with PCOS, this is the most cost efficient and one of the most easiest remedies to really start healing your body. So even though you can't do some of the other things, get into those castor oil packs. They're easy breezy. All you need is a little bit of time on your hands. Hit me up in the comments. Just say, hey, yo, what's up? What's going on? Can I borrow $1?
Let me watch your car for $2.
Please, ladies, let me know what's going on out there. Is anyone else have PCOS? Has anyone overcame PCOS? I mean, this thing is just riddling our lives with problems. So let's just talk about it. Let's build a community. Let's just get open with each other and let's just start having the conversation so we can all heal. Get that root chakra nice and healed so you know we can take over the world. Hit the like button. Like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Hit subscribe. The information on this channel is here to save lives and here to help people heal. So let's heal together. Let's get into those comments, get to know each other, start creating that community so that we have a platform that we can always go to for all of our natural healing needs. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You know what? I have a question. I talk fast so I can get it out. It's still going. Oh shit, I almost choked. PCOS is a mess. I keep rhyming on video.